So for standard form, we need to make sure that the number is written as a number between 1 and 10, and then we times that by 10 to the power of something. Okay, and it's a way that we can write really big numbers and really small numbers. So for example, 6.7 times 10 to the 4 is written in standard form. So as an example, I need to change them from a standard form to an ordinary number. So 3.96 times 10 to the 4 means that I'm timesing it by 10 to the power of 4, which is 10,000. So that means that I'm moving my decimal place 4 times, which is always going to be the power of the 10. So I've got 3.96, and then I need to move my decimal place 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And therefore I need to fill in with zeros, and obviously I can get rid of that original decimal place. So my answer is 39,600. The second one, I need to move my decimal place 3 times. So my original number is 8.002, and I'm moving my decimal place 1, 2, 3 times. So I need to fill in the rest with zeros and then get rid of the original decimal place. So it's 8,020. The next one, I'm moving the decimal place 0 times. So that means it remains as 9.23. The next one, I'm moving the decimal place 5 places. So I've got 4.2. And I need to move my decimal place 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then again, I fill the places in with zeros, and I get rid of that first one. So it would be 420,000. If I'm writing them in standard form from an ordinary number, then I need to write down the number between 1 and 10. So I'm taking the first digits, so just 7 in this case, and then I'm working out how many times I've moved the decimal place. At the moment it's here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's times 10 to the power of 5. The next one is 2 times 10 to the power of, and I've moved my decimal place 1, 2, 3. So it would be times 10 to the 3. This one is 4.49 because it has to be a number between 1 and 10. So it needs to be 4.49. It can't be 44.9 or 449. So I'm moving my decimal place once, twice to get it to the place that I've now written it as. So it's times 10 to the power of 2. The next one, if I'm writing it in standard form again or as an ordinary number, if you have a negative power, it represents a very small number. So 0.00 something. So in this case, you're moving your decimal place 4 times to make the number smaller. So I'm starting with 3.96. I'm moving the decimal place 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going the opposite way this time. So I'm going to end up with 0.003.96, but obviously I don't need that second point. So my answer is 0.000396. So it's exactly the same process, it's just that it's getting smaller. So the next one is 8.02. Moving my decimal place 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Don't forget I need to have a 0 point at the start. I can't just start with a point. And then I fill in my zeros and get rid of my old decimal point. Okay? If you're making the number from a normal number to a standard form, it's the same thing. We need to write it as a number between 1 and 10. So in this case, it would be 8.7. 1, 2, 3. That's where I need it to be. So it's times 10 to the power of 3. The next one, 2.56 times 10 to the power of, and I need to move my decimal place once to put it where I've said, so therefore once.